Hello, Stampers, and welcome to our new release. Today is July 6th, 2017, so this is our summer release. I'm starting here with plate 1492, so that release that we just did, those plates in that pre-order, those are individually mounted and ready to start being ordered individually, and you can order them clean cushioned, wood mounted, which is this version. This is what clean cushion looks like. This is a very well loved stamp of mine, Viva Las Vegas Stamps. And then unmounted is just the rubber all by itself. So this is plate 1492, and it's very Halloween based. So we're starting off with this skeleton on pedestal. It's a very weird and creepy little guy. We have Something Wicked, This Way Comes. We have a Stitch Mouth face silhouette, very skeleton-y or pumpkin-y and creepy. We have a pit or dungeon or hole in the ground. This could be used a whole bunch of different ways. We have a hanging bats silhouette or any kind of creepy goodness happening there. Speaking of, we have Stay Creepy, which is a really great sentiment. We have a little tiny rain cloud. That's so adorable. We have the Hanged Man tarot card. We're about halfway through getting all these tarot cards set up, and they are so cool, and I am loving each and every one of them so much. So we're very close to having all of those done. We have these rats in a pumpkin, and two pumpkins actually, a big one and a small one. Very cool for Halloween stuff. Creepy lady holding candle. She scares like the daylights out of me. She's really terrifying. I've been holding on to that one for quite a while. We have Victorian Witch. Excuse me, Victorian Witch Costume Girl. She's great. Great drawing happening there with her. We have Eat More Candy. We have the Irish Frankenstein. And we have this little rocket. Kind of a fun piece. And then we have this lizard skeleton diagram. Yep, looks like that's it. So eat more candy and stay creepy and have a great Halloween, because Something Wicked This Way Comes. We always love adding to our Halloween selection, and we actually just extended that part of our store. So there's one whole new panel waiting for new Halloween stamps. So be sure to keep your eyes out in the future. That was plate 1492. And then we have plate 1493, which is a beautiful set from Kat Kerr. And we have Perspective Drawing. And this plate by Kat is kind of a little masculine, so it's kind of cool, and there's some really great stuff happening there. Here's the word perspective. Here is the head figure. I love this title. We have a hand model. We have a fabrique ad. Very masculine. Love that tie. Love the whole thing. It's very cool. Then we have a rose bush. I'm going to turn it this way. It's very pretty. We have a globe. We have a sentiment, a great thought begins by seeing something differently with a shift of the mind's eye, from Albert Einstein. We have possibilitarian, which is a really great word that Kat has coined and has been using a lot. We also have joy seeker. Kat has such a good eye, and we really love turning her ideas and her thoughts into stamps. We have a bee silhouette. We also have a human heart, and it's tiny. It's adorable. It will be great for like jewelry and stuff like that. And then we have, this is my favorite piece of cats ever, a branch antlers. And this comes in a set of two because it's the left and the right antler. And it's to die for. I haven't used it yet, but I've been waiting. I'm probably going to use it this week. It's so super cool. All right. So that is all. Let's see. Double check there. Yep, that's Cat's new board. $14.93, all individually mounted and ready for order. So you can, of course, head on over to the website for all of these. And we always give our artists the opportunity, you know, to sell their stamps as well. So. And then for plate $14.94, we have kind of like a very, it's nautical and kind of exploration based, and it's really cool. I think they're all really cool. I don't know how many times I can say it's really cool before you stop believing me. We have this huge moon. It's so amazing, so awesome. I love this new stamp. I can't wait to use that one. Well, I can't wait to use them all. We have a moon dancer lady. So goes very well with the moon. Could be underneath it or in front of it, or, you know, about 100 other things, of course. But she has this big sort of like ribbon flowing behind her. We have this fancy mermaid, and she has this huge like bouffant, I think is the style wig, and look at her legs. Instead of being like a together tail, then her legs are separate mermaid tails with like big fish fins on the end. It's so cool. We have, oh yeah, the Flock of Flamingos Reflection, which I thought was really cool and could be an amazing stamp also with the moon. Then we did 3 tarot cards on this one. We did the sun, the moon, and the star. So now you can see why I was kind of so excited about the tarots and saying that we're getting a lot closer to having those finished, because I fit 3 on this board. And I'm trying not to overwhelm with the tarot cards, but they were so good on this board and made such a good addition. So there's those. And then this is really exciting. So we are always open to new stamp designers, to new stamp ideas. All you have to do is email me, and I will put my email, let's see, in the list at the bottom. But it's DeeDee430 at gmail.com, or you can just email like sales@vlvstamps.com and get in, send me whatever. So it just depends on like what ideas are happening and artwork and things like that. So it's different. It's not really something I can explain, but I bring it like in a short video like this, but I bring it up because we now have some stamp designs from Michelle Kostiolek. So we have all kinds of artists working for us. We have a lot of people in the industry, in the craft industry, stamping, mixed media. You know, we have some fine artists, we have digital artists, we have a lot of people who are designing stamps for us. So just call, email us and we'll get moving. And if you have ideas, we're always looking down to see those. And we take suggestions as well. So you don't have to do the designing. If there's a stamp you want and you haven't been able to find it or whatever, email us. We'll see what we can do about getting one of our stamp designers to design it. There's all kinds of things like leeway around this issue. So these 2 new designs are from Michelle Kostiolek, and we have called them String of Tassels and Just Hassle, and they are so cool. I've already used them, so we love this. I love putting this one here and then doing the string of tassels again. Like, it's so cool. There's so many different variations. And then with this one, you could stamp as many times as you want for a big long tassel, for a short tassel. And we have 2 sizes. So we have a small one and a large one, so that you have lots of options for your artwork, for what you're working on. Then we did this saying, I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to sail my ship, which is, I love that saying so much, and I love putting it in the vintage text font, or the even sort of like a label-y font. Then we have the Cancer constellation, and we have a pennant. Oh, and then, I'm so sorry, and we have a tiny hammerhead shark swimming along. So that was plate $14.94, and we just have one left, plate $14.95. Let's see, double check. Yep, I got all those. All right. And for plate $14.95, I worked on this board like the entire thing was all me, so very exciting, of course. But we did some mixed media and art journaling type stamps for you, another set of those. So this is a scribble circle. Make sure I'm in the camera there. So we did a big scribble circle. You can see how large it is. We have this Punchinella sequin waist border. Very cool. Very, you can use this in so many ways in the background or along the border, or you could frame a picture with it, or all kinds of things. We have cross marks background. We have row of distressed lines. This is kind of a unique one, and it's kind of gross and grungy and really fun. Then this is my favorite one. This is the typeset scallop, and it's big. These are all big. So all nice and large and perfect for backgrounds and all kinds of work in your art journaling pages or on your tags or the backgrounds of your cards, or they have a lot of use to them. Oh, this is also another one of my favorites. Row of numbers. This isn't really going to fit how I've been laying these out, but I love this one. And they're itty bitty. So very cool, and not something, that you don't exactly, they're not like in your face, big bold numbers like some of the other ones that we've had in the past. Row of scribble squares. Row of scribble circles. We have these carved X's. I hand carved this stamp and then turned that into a mass-produced stamp. We also have this X circle. This is kind of fun to just stamp all over the place and make some marks with. Then, of course, we couldn't go on without having Mark Maker. And then this saying by Andy Warhol: art is anything you can get away with. All right, so that's it. Welcome to our new release. Pop on over to the website, subscribe to our newsletter if you haven't. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, because our design team has been doing some really, 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 really fabulous videos. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you around, guys. Bye.